Right, we're starting again. I did start the video, but it for some reason didn't work. So I shall start again. We got Mollie today. Why? Because she doesn't. Well, Chewie doesn't seem to be that bothered about her being in heat right now. So maybe she's not in heat anymore. Don't know. We're in the Fairy Village woods. I started the video earlier and I thought it had already started, so I began. And then I've got to begin again now. So here we go. Oh, before I say that, blinking Freelander, plenty of. Stalled the car 5 times. Well, I was trying to reverse a bit into the driveway, then some plonker on one of these mobility scooters was there, because with that one, I don't want to go all the way into the driveway, because it's quite a thin driveway, really. Freelander's quite a wide car, so I don't want to scratch that one. So I'm only going a bit. Of course, this bloke is in saying, "Can you move, please? You need to get past." Yeah, but you're going to go on the road in a second, aren't you, anyway? But yeah, but I've got to get down there to get on the road. Oh, for goodness sake. So I tried to reverse him. Just let it do it on the clutch, because generally speaking, it should be able to do that. It's not exactly a rise. No, stalled twice. Oh, jeez. Right then. So then I had to go forwards to get out the way so he could go past. Then again, try to reverse in, stalled again. Oh, jeez. Right, put some blinking accelerator on it then. Oh, jeez, here we go. So I'm going to smash into one of the walls, am I? Silly car. Well, so I got where I wanted, got the dogs in, including Mollie this time, yes. And then sort of went out, put a tiny bit of acceleration to get off, because again, it would have stalled again. It would have stalled again. So waiting on the road to turn, to come down to this sort of area, and again sat there, just sort of on the clutch, foot on the brake, foot on the clutch. When there's an opportunity to go, foot off the brake, slightly on the accelerator, lift the clutch up, stalled. But Jesus, come on. So now, opportunity gone, can't get out yet. So right, handbrake, put that on. Forget the bloody brake. Did it that way. Again, stalled again. Oh, I've got to have a racing start, have I? So right, when it was absolutely clear that I could go, that there was nothing anywhere near, I thought, right, foot on the accelerator, and the car was screaming. In first, full pelt on the accelerator. You're not going to bloody stall this time. That's a certainty. Stupid car. Told it off all the way up. I did. Told it off. Called it a stupid car all the way up. I did. I'm not sure if it understood. I'm not sure if it's going to stop stalling because of that. I mean, look, it is a heavy car, but come on. You've got a clutch. You should still be able to move off the clutch. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're not on a hill, you should still be able to move off the clutch. At least a little bit, you know. Slow pace, but, you know. I'm not expecting a racing start off the clutch. Yeah. Anyway, okay, for this one. Before leaving, I was on an argument whether to come here or go wacky ball. You know, taking the dogs to a big field and wacky ball. Didn't know. Part of the reason is, if I haven't got a subject to bring, generally speaking, wouldn't come here. Nothing to bring. This is a walk and talk place, you know. Really the purpose of this place is to do the walk and talk. I'm not going to do that when I've got a racket and a ball whacking the ball. I can't hold the phone, can I? So, yeah, this is that purpose of really here. So, this morning I was like, okay, Lord, after last night and the recent walk and talks, what would be the subject now then? And what I got in my head was Comatose Church. Right, okay. That links pretty well with what I was saying last night, doesn't it, really? Yeah. We've got a dog missing. There's 1, 2, 3 and 4. And there's one over there somewhere. I did see one go over there somewhere, but no, I can't see it. Is it Lucy? Lucy! She's over there now. She went there. No wonder I couldn't see her. She's over there now. Nutter. You hiding? Was you hiding? Was you playing hide and seek? Was Lucy playing hide and seek? Talking about playing hide and seek, I really think the church has been playing hide and seek with the world. Lucy! Shut up! Go now, move. Come on, oi! Stop shouting, Lucy. Pack it up. Bad. Go on. Stop shouting, Lucy. Pack it up. Learn. Get a stick in your mouth. Go on. Find a stick, Lucy. Get something in your mouth so you stop shouting. Donut. Sorry about that. That was quite rude of her. There you go. Stick in your mouth. That's better. When she has a sticky mouth, she generally doesn't shout so much, so that's good. Anyway, yes, I was talking about highly seeky. Yeah, I think the church has been playing highly seeky with the world. Problem is, the world's not been hunting. So the church won. There you go, you won there, you can come out now. Seriously, you won. Game's over. The world wasn't hunting you. You can come out now. Yeah, you had a good hiding space. Yeah, we know. Go on, come out now. Come on, you can come out. You won the game. Church, come on. You won. I said. You can come out now. They weren't even looking for you. Do you think they're going to come out? No. They're comfortable. They're comfortable. Comfortable is the killer. For a church, being comfortable, getting comfortable, desiring to be comfortable is the killer for any church. You're in trouble. As soon as you start desiring comfortable Christianity, you're in big trouble. You really are, because that is not what your path is supposed to be. You are supposed to go from a being that was completely and utterly enthralled in sin, serving the devil in utter darkness, to a being that's able to walk in the light, that's able to be used as a vessel for God. So therefore, all the crap in you that you had, that got in you from childhood to adulthood, that's all going to be dealt with, taken out, so that God can come in. God is not going to come into you with all that crap still there. Right? He's not going to fill you with all these wonderful things if all that crap is still there. He can't. Look at what the Lord said about when casting out demons. That when you cast out demons, you're supposed to fill that space with something incredibly wonderful. Because if you leave it empty, the demons just come back. So, yeah, you've got demons, basically. A lot of people have. Oppressive, but mainly oppressive. Some do have possessive, but most have oppressive. Oppressive demons. Most have those. And they can be dealt with. That's fine. They should have been dealt with straight away. That's what church should have been doing. That's, again, what I was saying yesterday, setting the captives free. Why on earth didn't the church understand this? It amazes me. You've got these people that act as leaders, who act as if they are so knowledgeable, so experienced, and so they don't know the basics. The basics of understanding of Christianity, they don't know that. It's terrible, really terrible. That's why I say we've got to reset. We've got to reset. You've got to go back to what is Christianity supposed to be? What is the purpose? What did God want from us? Why are we still here? What have we been left here to do? Okay, do that. Forget the rest. All the rest, leave behind. That's all gone. Yeah. But we're supposed to have the renewing of our mind. Well, the church needs a renewing of its mind. It needs to get God. It needs to have God run the church completely. You really don't need people involved at all, really, apart from people to be saying, yes, Lord, we'll do that. Of course, you have your cleaners, but again, cleaners, they can be guided by God. God can tell them which parts to go and clean to do that. Those serving tea and coffee, again, they can be guided by God. Because maybe there's someone there, someone who's coming tonight, who needs a special biscuit or a special cake. So therefore, the people that are in charge of that, God guides them to bring in one special biscuit, one special cake. That's for that one person. And when that person approaches, God says, that person, give that biscuit, that cake to that person. That person then has a wow moment, a breakdown, a change of life, because those people have been guided by God. Maybe someone had been asking for that. That God, if you're real, you'll provide that. But let's not bother having those people guided by God, no? They're just the people who do the tea and coffee. God has to lead everything. Everything. It's his church, his ministry, his bride. So who should be the one leading it? Him. Because it's his. And you're involved in a spiritual battle. You haven't got a clue about spiritual stuff. I don't. Not really. I have a little tiny clue. Little tiny clue. Maybe 1%. 1% is not enough for me to go unguided. Me to go on my own out there thinking that I can do it. Because I've got 1% of understanding about the spiritual. So I've got enough to go out there and be a warrior. No, I haven't. Don't be stupid. Come on, this way. Come on. Come on. Church needs to wake up. Those that can wake up just need to wake up. Need to rub the crap from their eyes. And geez, I'll tell you now. You know when you've got sleepy eyes and you've got all that stuff in your eyes? The people in these churches that have been asleep, they've got so much of that stuff. They will need to wash for a year to get it out their eyes. Because they've been so sleepy. They've got a year's worth of crap in their eyes. That sleep, that stuff that builds up, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a, whatever the person is that would know that. You know what I mean. It is time to stop making excuses for churches. It is time to stop making excuses for people. Understand, yeah, there are reasons. There are reasons, but there are not excuses. Excuses have to end. All this crap, you'll never find a perfect church. With that attitude, you're absolutely right. You will never find a perfect church. I say, your understanding of perfection is completely different to God's understanding of perfection. What is God's understanding of perfection? You are perfect when what? When what? When you've repented. When you've repented, when you've been washed clean by the blood, you are perfectly clean and you are perfect in God's eyes. The church can be perfect, it just needs to repent. It needs to get right with God. Come on, you two. Riley, don't worry about Mollie. Watch where you're walking this way. You nearly walked into your mum there. Oh dear. Hello, Mollie Coily. How do you eat? How you doing, Bubba girl? You doing good? Good girl. Hello, Riley. There's Chewie. Chewie got a stick. Did you have a stick, Chewie? Did you have a stick, my boy? Did you? Lucy's got a stick now. You got a stick, Lucy? Oh, you've got another stick. Make your mind up, Lucy. Pick up one. That one will do. Okay, Lucy. Okay, Luce, you got a sticky? Good girl, watch your eyes. You got loads of bits coming out of that one. Be careful. Look, you know, read the Bible, as I said. Read all of it. Especially highlight the bits that, generally speaking, churches read over. Yeah, the bits that the churches ignore and that they skip over. Highlight those bits. Focus on those bits. Get an understanding that it's not all, you know, little fluffies and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, little puppy dog tails and fluffy curly little this and that. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, of course there is. Yeah, yeah. There's love and there's mercy and there's grace. There's compassion. There's that. We're saved by grace. Yes. But the fact we're saved by grace, you need to understand what that actually means. What does mercy, what does grace actually mean? Mercy means we don't get what we deserve. Grace means we get what we don't deserve. Now, we don't deserve it anyway, even at our best. Even when we are repenting, even when we're trying to be right with God, even when we're taking our relationship with Him seriously, we don't deserve what we get. Right? We're given it by grace. Because we can do nothing to deserve it. Nothing we can do at all can mean that we deserve that. So when we do far from reasonable, which is what we have been doing, far from reasonable really, hot, cold. We're supposed to be hot, cold. We're supposed to be, hot is where we're being used as a vessel by God. Where God is working for us, speaking for us, etc, etc, etc. Where it's God basically doing it. Cold is when it's us thinking God's doing it, and you know, we're still trying, we still believe that God is the one doing it, God is the one influencing us, but we get it wrong on that occasion. Because we are going to get it wrong sometimes. Now, with some people, it's going to be cold, 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 hot. Then a few more hots, then a load more colds. Then a few more hots and a load more colds. That's the way it's going to be. Other people, it's going to be hot, 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 and then a few colds, and then a load more hots, and a load of colds. What we've had, really, for years, is lukewarm, 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 lukewarm. Problem is, lukewarm, never hot, is it? Never hot. I mean, in winter, you wouldn't get in a bath that was lukewarm, would you? Well, okay. I'm going to give you some background. At the moment, I'm in a place with no heating. The place I was in before, in Bournemouth, had no heating. Now, in there, you'd run a bath, but you'd have to just leave the hot... Oi, Amber! 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 Here now. Jesus. A dog just sitting there. Amber! 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 Get in now. Get in now. Where's the owner of that dog? There? Come here, Amber, now. Amber. Jesus, take control of the dog. Chewie here. Chewie. Chewie. Come loose, Lucy. Lucy. Come loose. Oh, she come. Dozy woman, she just walked off. She's all the way over there. If you can see her, her dog was here. She was paying no attention to her dog whatsoever. I think she's on the phone. God, Jesus. I mean, for all she knew, there could have been a dog that could have been a very violent, attacking dog that could have torn her dog to pieces. She wasn't even considering that at all. No concern for a dog whatsoever. Just walking off, leaving it. Crazy. No jumping. Anyway. Oh, she's gone down that way, as if she was going down that way, and then she's come out again. I thought we could go. No, we can't. We've got to wait for her to finish. What's the time? Let's see the time. 1:15. We haven't really got time, have we? 1:15. If we get back by 1:30, that gives me half an hour to do what I need to do. Well, just over half an hour. 45 minutes. Okay. Oh dear. No, as I say, by grace. By grace. By grace. Understand what by grace actually means. And understand that even when you're doing the best you possibly can, it's still only by grace. So when you're not doing the best you can, when you're a million miles away from the best you can, from I'm barely making an effort, do you really think the grace is still going to be there for you? I know we've got someone else with a dog. There's other paths, but they're coming this way again. Okay, we'll just go. I've got the buzzy friend, but I'll just buzz her. That's all. She's got a stick right now, so she's pretty content at this moment in time. She won't be as soon as she sees Doggy. So she'll always go and bark at a dog just to say, I don't know you, who are you? Get away from me, sort of thing. But not with that dog just there. She didn't attack the dog. The dog's just standing there. She didn't attack it. She's just barking at it. Anyway, right, 1 second. Come here, Chewie. Behave. Amber. 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 Be a good girl. Be a good girl, Amber. 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 Hiya. So, in that situation, right, the woman is standing right here. Would have been so much easier. Should have just walked down there, like I've done on so many occasions. Walked down there, waited there until the people with dogs have gone by. There'd have been no issue. But she just stood right there. Even if she'd just walk on as she is now, there'd have been less of an issue because, she'd have been walking past us. But she just stood there, waiting for the dogs to come up to her dog. Why? Decision making of people sometimes baffles me. Don't get it. I really don't. If your dog is a bit scared of other dogs, then go down that path a little bit. Get out the way of the other dogs. Amber, get here. There's them two nutters, the barkers, running off together. Stop encouraging each other now. Pack it up. Those dogs. Oh, they're encouraging each other now to run around and bark and do all that. What we need, actually, is people who are going to encourage us, each other, to take things more seriously, to spend quality time with God, to try and build a strong, really strong relationship with God. So we can start to do things His way, so we can be led by the Holy Spirit. That's what we need. See, those two were encouraging each other to be a bit naughty. We need people to encourage us to be good, to be better. Well, there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.